Hello, welcome to Game 3 of our weekly standard tournament at Moxie Games. This is the March 11th tournament. I'm joined by my son Isaiah.
Hello!
Hey! Do that again.
Hello!
And let's see, this game we have a Rayquaza deck versus a Volcanion deck.
Yes, and it covers a Rayquaza Zoroark choice.
That's right, he did have a Tauros.
And Zac on the right, he is playing a Volcanion Flareon Taurus.
That's right, that's right. And wow, what an unfortunate start for Mr. Caleb on the left. He's got the Remoraid. Yeesh. And on the right, we have Zac, who's forgotten to flip over his cards.
And Remoraid looks like he's trapped in a cage. Because you kind of see like...
I see a boat propeller up over his head, and yeah, it looks like there might be a net back there or something.
Right.
Wow, that is interesting.
Looks like...
What is Remoraid? What's it say? Jet Pokemon?
It's a jet?
And alright, now we've got cards on the right side of the field. He's a Volcanion Flareon Tauros, the full art Tauros, and Volcanion EX.
Dad, don't explain that. We already have 2 hyper rares.
We have 2 hyper rares?
Yes.
But what about the people on the thing that may not know anything about it? Shouldn't we explain that that's the full art Tauros? I mean, what if we've got new viewers who don't know the difference from the... Oh, okay, alright, I'll back off. Alright, and a Skyfield goes down, so Mega Rayquaza can fill up his bench. We got a Rayquaza with a Darkness energy, so he needs a double colorless and he'll be ready to go. Well, and he also needs a Spirit Link and a...
In future tests, he might not actually touch the colors. He might go with a normal energy wave.
Well, he could, certainly. It depends on what his deck gives him, right?
Yes.
Alright, Volcanion comes down. 2 more Volcanion EXs. We got a Fighting Fury Belt on the Volcanion in the lead spot, and he's got a Fire Energy, so he'll be able to Power Heat this turn. What's Power Heater do?
Power Heater does 20 damage to 2 of your bench, but when it touches Fire Energy from you, discard power to each of those Pokemon.
So it works really well
if you have 2 and you discard and you want to touch to your Volcanion or Flareons.
Right. So how does he get the Fire Energy into the discard pile?
Ultra Ball or probably Sycamore.
And how else?
Steam Up.
That's right. What's Steam Up do?
Steam Up, if you discard Fire Energy from your hand, it does 20 more damage.
And that works out well because he just played a Professor's Letter and that pulled 2 Fire Energy from his deck.
And it doesn't look like he's going to Steam Up this turn.
You don't think so? Let's give him a second and see what he does.
Yes.
He's shuffling. Both Caleb and Zac here have been, I guess they're newcomers. Oh, the single card cut. He just took the top card and put it on the bottom of the deck.
Ooh, that might have got him thinking that he kind of cheated. Look,
okay, so he steamed up for 1, and then he Scorched Earth.
Scorched Earth.
So, oh, well, that was the seam up there.
Then he knocks out the Remoraid.
So he got 10 from the Fighting Fury Belt, 20 from the Power Heater, and 30 from Steam Up.
So that's going to be 60 damage. And plus he replaced his Skyfield with the Scorched Earth, and it looks like he is going with the double energy way, and someone made this camera there.
Oh yeah, this camera kind of jumped around.
And then Sanders up.
Volcanion EX, and that's a heavy 3 retreat cost, so it's kind of hard to get out of the active unless you have a
Floatstone.
And what's a Floatstone do?
A Floatstone allows you to have free retreat on any type of Pokemon. It does not have to be an evolution Pokemon. It can if you want.
Oh, well that makes sense.
It can be any type of Pokemon, even restored.
And so do you think that Zac runs Floatstone in this deck?
Yes, I would bet.
You would bet? Okay. Well, and here comes Hoopa. What's Hoopa do?
Hoopa, his ability allows you to look for 3 Pokemon EX, which includes Mega. And looks like he got a Mega Rayquaza. And it looks like he gets...
That'll allow him to evolve this turn, wouldn't it?
Yes.
But unfortunately, he's only got 2 energy, and the Mega Ray has to have 3 energy to attack.
So he might draw one extra, who knows?
So a darkness and a double colorless works a lot better than 3 darkness energy, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
And much easier to get it on there. Alright, so what did he pull? He's got Mega Ray coming to the active, Rayquaza to the bench, and he didn't show us what that last one was. It was a something and he flipped it back over. Maybe another Mega Ray?
Probably.
Alright, and he passes his turn. Zac draws and puts a Fighting Fury Belt
I
on
can tell you
Flareon.
what he needs. A Shrine of Memories.
That would allow him to use previous attacks, wouldn't it?
Like, so then he could use Intensified Burn and do more damage.
Alright, so we got a Trainer's Mail for Sycamore. And I think maybe Caleb was asking whether or not he intended to play it. But right now, Zac is stuck with a 3 retreat Volcanion EX in the active, and he has 0 energy on it.
Ooh,
So he is really needing a switch card of some kind. This could go badly once Rayquaza gets going. Oh,
so-
here comes another single card cut. This time he took the bottom card and put it on top. And Fire Energy to Flareon. Well, actually he had put it on Tauros. So how did he get it over to Flareon?
By his ability.
What's the ability?
Keep forgetting the name. Flash Fire?
Flash Fire, that's right.
And that allows you to move a Fire Energy from any type of Pokemon that has Fire Energy on it to any other Pokemon. So
And he did get that Float Stone on the Volcanion EX now, so
now,
he was able to move
like
it
for
out
example,
of the
you
retreat.
can scatter all your Fire Energy whenever you have Flareon up. Use the ability and
You can pull one at a time, is that right?
yes, you pull one at a time. So you probably are going to want to have several Flareons on your back.
Well, I think he just put a 3rd energy onto Flareon, so I think he can attack now.
Yes, he can. His attacks are 3.
Do you know what his attack does?
His attack, for each Fire Energy on him, it does 20. It was actually, I think it's 30.
You think it's 30?
Let me have a closer look.
Yeah, we'll have to see if he pops it up into the active spot.
But
I don't have the card in front of me right now. Okay, so it's back over to Caleb now. He plays a Trainer's Mail.
it was such a quick knockout, and you probably even forgot to edit.
Well, that does happen sometimes. I don't know. Nobody got knocked out. Only Remoraid. Right now we're at 6 prize cards on the left and 5 prize cards on the right. So it's only been 1. So
I like Zac's sleeves. It actually has a book character.
what book is that?
It's off Kappa, if I believe.
I'm not familiar with that one.
And his sleeves say "Pushoo."
And they match his mat, don't they?
Yes, and he's saying "Pushoo."
What's Pichu mean?
I don't know.
Alright.
And he's dragging the bread.
So he Ultra Balled for a Zoroark. What's special about Zoroark?
His ability allows him to come into that active, which is called Stand-In, without even having to retreat.
So he can jump up into the active in place of, well, that might be a good thing here because right now Mega Ray's got 120 damage on him.
Ooh.
One more shot like that and Mega Ray is gone. Alright, so he's playing a Revive. And, oh, here comes Remoraid. He needs to set up an artillery.
Plus, if you didn't know this, the writing before on the art of the card actually is their Mega Attack.
Oh, the Japanese looking writing there?
Yes. I didn't notice that Japanese card
Okay, well,
for the Mega Arteria. I
oh, right, yeah, we talked about it
It's-
last time.
think Japanese.
Okay. Well, it looked like we swapped supporters out of the discard pile there. I think that's...
He might have discarded the
I
wrong
think when he
supporter.
Ultra Balled, he discarded the Sycamore, but didn't intend to do that. So I think Zac let him off the hook by allowing him to swap there. And he stands in with Zoroark so that Mega Ray won't have to take another hit. That's pretty smart.
But he could get
Because
my
Mega Ray's worth 2, and Zoroark's only worth 1. So if you're going to lose somebody, much better to lose Zoroark.
Guess what? I'm also kind of thinking about a new deck idea.
What
My
new
dad
deck?
brought up this sporting.
Oh, really? What deck idea was that?
It was a Victini, and it's a card out of a new set
Oh, that's right.
with Garbodor.
The new Victini. Well, not. Yeah, maybe.
It
Victini
was-
does what?
Victini, his ability, the new one, allows you to re-flip or re-roll any.
Attack. That's right. If you have to flip a coin, you can re-flip it if you want to.
Yeah,
But you can
and
only
it
do that
doesn't-
once, right?
Oh,
That's coming in the new set.
you can only do it once, bummer, and it looks like he evolves to Short Break. His attack, foul play, you gotta copy one of the opponent's attacks, and guess what? You only have to
Alright.
use one energy.
But he just discarded his energy with Sycamore. Do you think he's digging for a DCE now?
Looks like there's a DC on his bottom of the deck.
Let's see if he catches another one. No, he's changing out the stadiums.
Okay.
And yep, there's the DCE. What's DCE stand for again?
Silver colors, Sergeant.
Oh, thank you, sir. Alright, so he's trying to figure out, we've got a Fighting Fury belt with a Volcanion there, so he's got a total of 170 hit points.
Looks like he Mind Jacks.
Mind Jack, so that does 30 times the number of bench Pokemon.
Which is 30, 60,
That's a lot of numbers.
90,
It'd be 160
150.
plus 10, so 160.
But
So-
that would be the knockout. Oh, yeah, I
he's got
just
the Fighting
realized he
Fury
had
belt.
130. I just realized that he,
Oh,
his
and
attack,
there's the retreat.
his attack, it does 20, yeah, does 20 more.
Okay, so it's 50 plus 20 times the number of damage, or fighting.
Fire.
Fire. Sorry. You know, words. They won't come out of my mouth correctly. I did not see how much energy he had on that Flareon, but I know he's been using that Flash Fire several turns now, so I imagine it's pretty stacked up. Let's see what happens. Another Sycamore. I think he's Sycamored 3 times now. That's going to be hard on his deck, and he attaches it. Whoa, look at all that fire energy.
Woo!
This is going to tickle. That looks like 5. And that's a knockout, so plenty.
Wow.
That's how many it was, plenty. And here comes Mega Ray.
He's like, I
But
better
again,
get
that
another
one's
Pokemon.
injured, so I can't imagine he's going to leave that one in the active. But he
Yes.
doesn't have another Zoroark on the bench, so he
Here
can't
you
do
go.
that stand-in
Tuck
right
it,
now.
and turns out
Oh,
he gets
there's
it off to me,
Octo. Oh,
and
what?
yep.
Okay, so great. He's got
And it
the...
keeps replacing the stadiums.
Right, and he Sycamores again. And let's see, what's he doing? I guess they're talking about something. Trying to decide whether or not to cut the deck. He opts not to cut. Oh, he had already... yeah, okay, so I guess he didn't allow Zac to cut there, so they were asking whether or not that was okay. And I think it was fine. This is just a casual game. They're not...
Yeah, but in a tournament, if you
Yeah,
ask someone,
It's definitely right to allow somebody to cut. Alright, so he
Yes.
does an Ultra Ball.
some games, sometimes people think that he can. Sometimes they get items mixed around as supporters. They can play as many
Yeah.
supporters, and they can only play one item. Not true. You
What?
can play Field Blower as many times as you want.
What's Field Blower?
It's kind of the new set. Allows you to. It's kind of like a new hex.
A new hex. I think it's to discard 2 tools off of your opponent. Well, no, I guess it can be any 2 tools off of the...
Not bad.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a hex for Garbodor.
Well, yeah, it'll
'Cause you gotta
hurt
discard, yeah.
Garbodor because you can get the float stones off of Garb.
And
But there's
plus,
not a Garb here, so maybe we need to stick to what's going on this way. There's
I'm
a
just
trainer's
saying.
mail.
I'm
Oh,
just
I'm
saying.
sorry. My bad. Alright, so he pulls a VS Seeker with his trainer's mail.
And it looks like Fire could get knocked out next turn.
Yeah, he's kind of reeling there. He's got 180 on him from the Rayquaza hit last turn.
Plus, we're very sorry if you can't see this orc down there, but it's covered up by the name tag.
No, that's right. Yeah, Caleb has 6 guys on his bench, so Emerald Break
So it's
from
gonna be 180.
Yes, Emerald Break did 180 to Flareon.
And it looks like he's gonna be knocked out. Bye-bye,
But it's
Flareon.
currently Zac's turn.
Yeah.
And,
Let's see how many
yep.
energy. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
5.
So that's 50. That's 150. That's a lot. Which means Mega Ray's going down right about now.
But it's
I think there was some confusion. I think he was expecting Flareon to get knocked out last turn and he missed the Fighting Fury belt. Oh no, yeah, that's an uncomfortable situation there. He thought he had a knockout and he didn't, and that allowed Flareon to knock out the Mega Ray. That's why he left the Mega Ray in the active.
His head kind of looks creepy tilted. It's kind of like,
He's
hello.
cute as all get out, but with all 3 of them there with that head tilt, it's kind of like, whoa, you guys are... We're talking about the Flareon EX on the right there.
4 from Generations. It's
Very
like,
cute card, but
hello.
there's something mildly creepy about it. Oh, and there's Zoroark knocking out the Flareon, so we don't have to look at him anymore. Good deal. All right, and Tauros GX. What's special about Tauros GX? Have we talked about it yet?
Mad Ball allows you to do 30 times the amount of damage coverage on him.
Wow.
And Rage
And
does
consider-
20 plus the amount of damage on him.
So with a Fighting Fury belt, that means he's got space for maybe as many as 21 damage counters. So that can really tickle if you get him filled up with...
21?
Right? Well, I mean, he's got 180 plus the 40 from Fighting Fury belt.
Just don't even get mentioned when it has 10 on him.
There's a
If he
Lysander
has
for
10
Hoopa.
if he has 10 damage counters on him, he is gonna be doing 300.
300 for Mad Bull GX, that's correct. But right now he does a Horn attack for 70 onto the Hoopa.
Okay.
And the good thing about Zoroark is you can always get whoever's in the active out of the active if you want so.
Yes.
He attaches another energy to Zoroark. Oh, I don't know why he did that. He doesn't have the breakout, so he's already got a DCE on him. And that's going to be the knockout on Volcanion there.
Yes, it is. It looks like.
So right now we're at a 3-3 tie in the prize card race.
And I think Zac might win this.
Well, I mean it's a tie right now, and Zoroark's ready to go. So
I'm just giving you my vote to Zac.
you're getting a vote to Zac. Well, if Caleb can get another Mega Ray going, it's going to hit so hard that he really could pull ahead in this thing. The problem, all right, so we got a Spirit Link, that helps.
That job color is.
I think maybe one of the mistakes there might have been putting that damage or that darkness energy onto that Zoroark that he just took to the bench. But he's got a DCE on this Zoroark, so he'll be able to hit with it. Ooh, if he wants to.
Lysander's up a volcano with the floats.
Yeah, that's the problem, is all 3 of those Volcanions look like they have float stones on them. So that wipes out that 3 retreat cost on the Volcanion EX.
Yeah, all of them has float stones, and
I'm not sure what we're doing right this second, but we may be looking for a VS Seeker, a telephone call, as they say.
yes, and speaking of the new set, by the way,
Oh yeah, the new set. Lots of nice cards in that new set.
speaking of it, we might have traded enough bulk in to get us 3 booster boxes, so
Right now we're at 2.
2, we might have 3, so wish us luck on gonna get pulls out of it.
Yes. And then, alright, so Zoroark did 100 points of damage to that float stoned Volcanion EX.
And now it looks like he might.
And here comes another 70 from Tauros
And that isn't the
onto the Hoopa. Yeah, so he's still got a couple hit points left.
Ooh.
Wow, this really is a Lysander
Wait.
match, isn't it?
Stop!
Oh, well, I'm not going to stop. What is he doing?
He has 140. For a second, I thought he had. I thought that was a 4 instead of a 2.
Oh,
That would've been
alright.
the knockout.
Yeah, what if...
Wait, no, that would have been a 6 for it to be the knockout.
I don't know. What I do know is that he's at 140 hit points on that Hoopa, so he's still got 30 left.
So this is the final 2 minutes.
I guess this game could be renamed a tutorial in how to use Lysander. Because they keep Lysandering up people who have float stones, or they keep Lysandering up people who have the stand-in thing, or, you know, it's making it kind of difficult to
That would be
choose your
funny
enemy.
for a name.
Alright, so what is he doing here? He's doing another 100 points. This time he's actually going to hit the Tauros, though. That's usually bad news bears.
No. He's doing 300 damage. If he Lysanders up the Rayquaza, that's going to be 2 prize cards for him. If that wasn't our Articuno who was able to do that, that would have been the 3 prize cards, which would have been the game Zac.
Right, so...
Where can Lysander...
what's he going to do here? Oh, via Seeker for Lysander. And here comes the Hoopa and the Knockout.
300
So that's 2 prize cards. He's down to 1 now. And Tauros is not showing any signs of letting up because he's got the Fighting Fury belt on him. Another hit would only be another 100 points.
And looks like he plays in.
So both players have to shuffle their hands into their decks.
Not Zac, Caleb played it.
Right. And
Caleb is one of my friends at Omega.
oh,
He goes to both places. And at this tournament, I was way down there in the back.
right. Right, yeah, this is the Masters table, right? Table 1 at the Masters.
Ours,
Say next
I
week
stayed
we're
at table 1 the whole entire time. I was staying right down there in the back.
Oh, you were the juniors table. We're going to record that maybe next week if we can arrange that. What do you think about that?
Yes, probably this Thursday we'll get the recording in, so keep an eye out for that.
All right, great. All right, so he did another 100 points to Tauros, and
Looks like
that's going to be a Mad Bull GX or a whatever.
for Naka, and then
Oh, that was the last prize card. That's the game. Good job to Zac. We'll catch you in the next video.
Zac might be in the next one. Bye.